It's many thousands of dollars, Carl, and this is an awful bill for America. It's an awful day for America, and it certainly is an awful bill for New Jersey. We're going to have to fight back. It goes right at the heart of the middle class and those who dream to get into the middle class. It breaks those dreams. It's just an awful, awful bill.
You say many thousands. Can you be any more specific than that?
Well, you've got at least a quarter, I think, of homeowners in New Jersey who pay more than $10,000 a year in property taxes. You've got 4 counties of the 21 where the average property tax bill is over $10,000. It's a huge, devastating impact, and not just New Jersey, as you know. It's other states like us, New York and California, to name 2.
Yeah, and you've obviously got high, as you point out, state income taxes. I think at the highest rate, you're at 8.97%, over $500,000, Governor.
Yep.
We're looking at some of it there. I mean, what are your expectations for the economy of your state then? And it would seem that you're not in a position to raise taxes any further if, in fact, you should see flight of some high earners to lower tax states.
Well, listen, we campaigned on a theme of a stronger and fairer economy that works for everyone. Right now, New Jersey's not strong, it's not fair, and when it works, it does not work for enough of us. We will still pursue that mission, and we will succeed. This makes it harder, without question. We have to get back to investing in the middle class. The middle class, and as I mentioned, those who dream to get into the middle class have paid a huge price over the past 8 years in our state, never mind this tax bill. It makes our job harder, but not impossible. We believe that we can reboot a couple of the economies that we used to dominate, the innovation economy. You can argue that we were Silicon Valley before there was a Silicon Valley. We have all those pieces still before us. We need leadership that understands how you put it together. The infrastructure economy. Our location is one that 49 other states would die to swap in for. We've let that economy rust. We believe strongly we can reinvigorate and reboot those economies. This bill makes it harder, but we will succeed.
Well, I'm wondering how you're going to succeed if, in fact, I mean, what are your expectations when it comes to people leaving the state? High earners, for example, which typically contribute a higher percentage of the income tax overall. I know that's the case for New York City, for example.
Sure.
What are your expectations? Do you think people are going to start to leave? And if, in fact, that is the case, isn't that going to have an economic toll, not to mention less money in people's wallets and their willingness to spend overall?
Yeah, a couple of things. Number one, there's a myth that New Jersey, that everybody's leaving. That's not true. Actually, New Jersey has been growing, in particular in some of the dynamic growing immigrant communities. I'd pick the South Asian community as an example. So New Jersey is, in fact, growing. Secondly, it depends. I mean, you guys have been analyzing this, I know, all morning and for the past number of weeks. It depends on who you are and where you sit. The extent to which you are getting a really sweet deal on your income tax, weighing that up against what might happen to your property tax reality. You know, New Jersey was never the low-cost state to live in. We were always, on our best day, the good value for money state. There are examples of around our country right now where those states have that imbalance and they are humming. Massachusetts, California, to pick 2. That's the objective for us, that you pay a premium to live in a state like ours, but boy, you get a lot back for that. And our job is to make folks feel like, you know what, that premium was worth it. We got great infrastructure, great public schools, communities that millennials want to live in. Those economies I talked about got rebooted. The most diverse state in the nation. Those are incredible assets that we have to invest in.
Are you basically saying that you don't anticipate any impact to New Jersey's population? I mean, yes, New Jersey may have been in a period of growth, but with the new tax plan, Moody's has estimated that in high-cost states like New Jersey, property prices will go down 10%. You're saying that New Jerseyans will see an average increase of a few $1,000s. This will have no impact on people's decision to go to New Jersey on that continued growth trajectory and corporations' decisions to either move or to relocate to New Jersey?
Now, I'm not saying that no one would leave a high-cost state. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that New Jersey has the opportunity to package an economic ecosystem that we used to do really well and other states are doing right now, where if you say, listen, your tax rate matters, obviously that matters to individuals, it matters to companies. But by the way, top 3 public schools in the nation, top 3 educated workforce in the nation, the most diverse population in the United States. We sit beside where you are right now, the largest market in the world. We're the densest state in the nation. That gives us environmental challenges, but it's a huge leg up on the technology and innovation economies. Our job is to get that into balance. We used to have it in balance, and that's going to be our mission to do so again. And all the while, we have to shrink inequities. You know, our state over the past 8 years has become an us versus them state. Very few have done well. Most folks have been on the outside looking in. We got to make sure we get as inclusive as we can, and we will.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.